I wanted to do this video because I wanted to give you my perspective or my experience overall of crypto in general and why I even did crypto mining from the very, once I got scammed, I guess that was the point when I started. I wasn't even thinking of making a company out of it, but that's another story in and of itself. But basically, what I did was I spent probably $20,000 until I realized that crypto, almost 99% of crypto were scams, right? Now, I'm not saying there's not legitimate projects out there that are people that are trying to do actual legitimate work that are not just getting recognition because whatever the case is, because they don't have enough funding to advance their technology further or whatever the case is. There's no community support. There's so many reasons why. And then there's Bitcoin, which seems to be the king of it all. No one owns it. It's completely decentralized, and people can have a better return on that than the S&P 500. You can have it's averaging 30% returns every single year compared to your S&P 500, which is 67%. So yeah, do with what you will with that information. But anyways, going back to meme coin scams, with the latest one being Hawk Tuah with the Hawk coin and how it's such a big news. But you got to realize this has been going on for years now. For years, people have been scamming people with meme coins, and the ones that are surviving are still kind of in that range of, anyone can dump on you, right? Unless it's completely has been, what they call it, like a fair launch, right? Where basically there is no pre-sale of tokens or anything. It's right on the market. Everyone buys in at the same time. However, those still can be risky because if there's a big whale that we call, whoever buys up, let's say like $1 million worth is going to maybe hold like 20% of the supplies, then that person can dump on everyone. So it can't really be fair, and that's just how it is. The people with the most money will eventually win unless you catch a wave of the bull run, which we call. And if it does increase to the point where you're riding that with everyone else and everyone is kind of buying at the same time and they're buying in small increments and not these big whales coming in, then you have a chance. But anyways, going back to the Hawk coin, I really think that if you've never been in crypto, you should not go into any meme coins, period. That's what I think. Okay, this is my pure opinion. If I was telling a friend to invest in crypto, I would never say meme coin. Do not invest in meme coins, period. Only invest in meme coins if you are 100% aware that that money is so high risk betting that you are going to lose 100% of that money. And that is the commitment you need to go into if you want to get into meme coins at all. Okay? If you're watching this and you're brand new to crypto, do not invest in meme coins. Do not fall for any celebrities, any influencers, not even me. Do not invest in meme coins. Again, these are high volatile, it's insane. It is insane how stupid it is. If you go on to this platform called Dex Screener, this is a platform where all these, majority Solana exchange coins, if you go on there and filter it to Solana and you can go to newest, you can see by the minute of when these coins launch, and then you can see how much market cap they have and how much, price increase they have in percentages. Within I would say 10 minutes, you would go from 0 to 2,000 or 300 to 2,000% increase in price. And all of a sudden it goes to 0. It goes to minus 100%. This is what meme coin is in in essence, 99% of meme coins. I would almost say 99.99. 0.1% is based on actual community growth. Okay, so that's tip number one. Another thing is, do not follow celebrities anymore. And influencers. You got guys like Logan Paul. Obviously, you got Hawk Tuah. You got guys like Andrew Tate. And then celebrities. I don't follow celebrities that often, but when they go on the news for crypto, that's the only time I see them, really. But if you Google celebrity meme coin scams, you're going to get them. You're going to get a whole list. So, yeah, that's my second advice. Do not follow any celebrities or influencers, especially when they're trying to promote a meme coin and they're like, this is going to go to the moon. Everyone's going to become rich. And here's the thing. I had to make a $20,000 mistake in order to realize that one, crypto investing into meme coins wasn't for me. I never got to know how to research certain things. And I think I have a better grasp now, but back then, no. No, I didn't. I was practically just like you, didn't know shit about meme coins, didn't know shit about crypto in general, other than the fact that Bitcoin I knew was something that was going to be the future of money in general, right? Digital currency. So yeah, I did put 10% every single month into Bitcoin. And obviously it's done well. Just of, this recent video that I'm currently making, it's at like 99 or 100,000. It went to like 103,000, but it broke all-time highs. So it's gradually going up every single year, and that's a good thing, right? But a lot of the meme coins that I've invested, they went all to zero. So it took me $20,000 to realize that I need to do something else with crypto. And lo and behold, my business partner, he was, he's a tech guy, and he has created these literally here. This is an external hard drive, by the way, but he literally made a crypto miner that is the size of this. Okay. And it's mining Bitcoin, but you're not going to get super rich off of it. You're not going to, get one Bitcoin even out of that, right? But it is something. It is something that is revolutionary in the sense that you can have a portable mining rig. And that's when I got into talking with him about crypto mining. I didn't know anything about crypto mining, and I was just so curious, what is it? How to go about it? And then now we have a crypto mining company. So I noticed that crypto mining company for me is lower risk. It's not like there's zero risk, but it is lower risk. And I'm in it not to be rich to the point where I'm getting rich quick scheme type of thing. For me, it's a long-term investment where I am hoping that these coins will go skyrocket in value in the next 10, 15 years. And I have the patience for that, right? It's just like you going and investing in the S&P 500, 6 to 7% every single year. And, hopefully by the time you retire, you have a couple $100,000 to retire. Same thing as what I'm doing. I'm not trying to get rich quick. And that's what everyone is hoping for crypto. And that's why everyone is going into meme coins, trying to cash in on the quick buck. Newsflash, the people who are, the developers, the people who are behind the scenes, Hawk Tuah, in this case, right, with the latest news, but Hawk Tuah and her team that created the coin and that are managing the social medias and everything, she's just a face. She's just a name, a brand name for it. So it markets well. But at the end of the day, these are the people that make money. Okay. But investing in general in stock market and Bitcoin, you have to understand, for people to make money, there has to be a cash flow that comes in to the market, right? Whatever that certain meme coin or stock is. So there's winners and there's always losers. Just like when you go to a casino, there's always, mostly losers, but sometimes you win, but it's kind of controlled by the house. But in crypto, it's more of a Actually, yeah, I guess it's the same thing, because if you think about it, the people who buy the most, that are the rich people, that are the whales, they're the house. They control the narrative, and all the other people are just pumping money into it. And then, unfortunately, for someone to get rich, someone else has to get poor. And that is how it is with basically what we call gambling. And if you are not willing to basically fork up money that you are willing to lose, do not invest in anything. If you're not ready to lose that money and you're going to have trouble putting a meal on your table or paying for next month's rent, do not invest into stocks or crypto. Invest into something that is actually going to be tangible to you, like an actual business, a brick and mortar, or an e-commerce store, or whatever it is, or you want to become an influencer. Invest your time and money into that, because that's going to have longevity overall. Investing into these coins, these digital currencies, and also stocks is something that is not tangible to you. And so at the end of the day, I'm not saying like go be a real estate mogul, but also just know that you should have multiple streams of income and you should strive for that, right? But focus on one thing first and then go for it. But I kind of want to give you my opinion on why I don't invest into crypto other than Bitcoin. And yeah, that's the only other thing for me, right? It took me $20,000 again to make this mistake, and hopefully you don't make that same mistake. And if you're watching this and you already made that mistake, then you already know, right? So again, I'm not here to accuse anyone of, hey, this person is an actual scammer or whatever. Let the courts decide for that, right? Let the evidence come out on X and other platforms, and let the professionals handle that, because justice will be served and karma's a bitch. So, things will be the way it is. And for the people that lost their money, you most likely won't get it back. And I think, you would just have to focus on recouping what you've lost by doing, the legwork to do better, right? Just don't get hooked up on all this stuff. And if it's too good to be true, usually it is. And again, it is no promise to anyone that crypto would be the complete future of our lifetime. But it is something that is different. It is something that is an option for you to have as another type of currency that you can own that the government doesn't control. And that's what I see in it. And that's what I'm investing in. I'm not investing in to get rich. I'm investing in it because if something does go wrong, if there is a World War III or a World War IV, or if I even live to that long, at least I have my finances in order in a digital way. And hopefully, when things can get back to normal after a big disaster, I can have that access. And that to me is more valuable than whatever paper currency, or technically it's not even paper currency when you have it in your bank. But anyways, that's just a rant I wanted to go on and give you guys my opinion on it. Hopefully, you guys learn from this and don't invest in any more meme coins, or don't invest in Bitcoin or anything like that unless you do your research.